What's up everybody, Zach from North MTG here, back with another gameplay video. Really excited to share this one with you guys today. As you can see, it is kind of a short and sweet one, so in the spirit of keeping things short and sweet, let's go ahead and just talk about today's decks. So today I'll be playing Magda Brazen Outlaw. This mono-red dwarf-focused combo list looks to stick the commander, an artifact dwarf, and a Clock of Omens to create a loop for infinite treasures, which also leads to infinite Magda activations to close out the game. Dylan is playing Elsha. This Jeskai list looks to stick Elsha to cheat cheap spells off the top of its library before closing out the game with a combo using Sensei's Divining Top or a classic Underworld Breach line. And Ben is playing Teshar. This mono-white combo deck looks to establish a loop sacrificing and recasting cheap value artifacts to either draw its deck or create infinite mana to kill the table. And Shane is playing Shorikai Genesis Engine. This stacks list looks to control the game early with asymmetrical stacks effects and a strong suite of interaction before establishing either a Hullbreaker Horror loop or a dramatic reversal Isochron combo to draw the deck using the commander. So that's what everybody's rocking today. As always, before we jump into the video, thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. It does really mean so much to me. And check out the Discord that I have linked down below, where you can jump in there and say hi to myself or other members of the Far North crew. We're always in there hanging out, having a good time. And if you want to support the channel a little more, check out some of the merch that I also have linked here on the video. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into today's game. Any pre-gamers?
Oh, pre-gamers.
Oh, pre-gamers.
I'll play an Urza's Saga as land for turn, get the first counter, and with my Chapter 1 Urza's Saga, I would like to just cast a Springleaf Drum, and I'll pee my tea.
Untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. Ancient Tomb, Phyrexian Walker for free, a Mox Opal for free. Then we will tap the Ancient Tomb, taking 2, playing an Everflowing Chalice, kicked for 1. It's got its counter on it.
Well, sure.
Mox Opal online, though.
That's what we call Metalcraft.
Yes, yes, sir. And I guess I will pass my turn.
Draw for turn. I'll shock in a Hollowed Fountain. Tap 1 for Soul Ring, and I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, drop. It's gonna be one of those games where we're all gonna be really happy that there's no more fucking
Dockside.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all beat the shit out of Dockside.
So anyway, inlet, take a pain for a soul ring, tap the soul ring, play a mana bolt, play a mox.
Pass. Jeez. Don't you mean this is the kind of game that you're sad that Dockside doesn't exist because we're the only red here?
You're mono red! You're
Yeah.
fucking kidding me!
Oh, dumb.
You're fucking decked it!
I thought I was playing Tayo again for some reason. I thought I was playing Tayo again. I mean, based on my hand, you wouldn't know I'm playing red. Okay, look. I was playing Time like all day before this, and if you look at my opening hand, it was like barely red, so like, let's just ignore that. Moving on.
Oh my.
Bro!
See, the cool thing about being the one that edits is I can cut out myself being a
Sure, you keep that in.
Yeah, fuck you, draw. Ancient Tomb. I will pay 2 to my Ancient Tomb.
Yeah, you get a counter on your,
Oh yes, I go up a counter on Urza's Saga. You are right. With that Ancient Tomb, I'm gonna cast a neat Metallic Mimic. I would like to tap that for mana.
What you
Red
name it when it
mana.
enters? You name gods?
Yes,
Gods?
I'm gonna name Lurgoyf. I'm just so used to just assuming dwarf. Tap Metallic Mimic for a red. Urza's Saga for colorless, and Magda. P the T on Magda.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. We'll play a Flooded Strand for turn. We'll just crack that right away. For a Snow-Covered Plains, and we will pass after that.
untap, upkeep, draw. Mystic Remora.
I was so worried you were gonna do that last turn.
Can I respond to the Mystic?
Yep.
Yeah, you sure
Cool,
can.
I'm going to. I'm going to pay Mox Opal for a white and a colorless. I'm going to reprieve it.
Ooh.
Draw a card.
Sure. Hey. Nothing. I'm gonna pay. We'll float a colorless. I'll cast a Grafdigger's Cage. I need to pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a Steam Vents.
Is that shocked in, sir?
Yeah, let's shock it. Pass.
So sad sounding. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will get my 3rd counter on Urza's Saga. I'll tap it, floating myself a mana, and crack it. No black here, no op agents. You got even?
No.
Oh, there.
I don't.
Yeesh.
You're good.
I'm gonna get a Vexing Bauble.
That actually hurts me a lot.
It seems good in this matchup.
I guess
Boo,
I don't
Zach,
think.
boo. Boo, Zach.
I'm sorry.
Better keep mana to let the blue players counter.
Nah. Fuck the blue plays. I would like to play this mountain as my land for turn. I will use tap Magda to Springleaf Drum to make a red, making a treasure. I will use floating colorless, 2 life here, and 1 here to cast a Clock of Omens. Clock of Omens on the stack.
I have no response.
I also have no response.
The sirens are going off, Dylan.
Yeah.
They're going off loudly.
Very loudly. They should
Very
be.
loudly.
The sirens should be screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play your free counter, though.
Come on, just let me have it.
Just let me have it.
That's priority.
Oh! I didn't think I would get this far. Okay, I would like to activate Clock of Omens, tapping Clock of Omens and Metallic Mimic to untap Metallic Mimic. When I tap Metallic Mimic, I will make a treasure through Magda.
In response to the Magna trigger. Odawara targeting the Mimic.
Yeah, sure. Metallic Mimic back to hand. Magda trigger resolves and make a treasure. Crack 2 treasures to cast Metallic Mimic. Mimic on the stack.
I got nothing.
I also have nothing.
Sweet. I will reactivate Clock of Omens, tapping Vexing Bauble Metallic Mimic to untap Mimic. I will make a treasure when the Mimic is tapped through Magda. I will tap the treasure.
Oh, you didn't call dwarf?
Sorry, I called Lurgoyf, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Magda works with Lurgoyfs now.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
It's my house ruled Magda
Yeah.
Lurgoyf.
I'm just
I-
yanking your chain.
Dude, yank my chain harder, daddy. I'll make another treasure. And untap Metallic Mimic. I would like to present a loop of tapping the treasure and Metallic Mimic to untap Metallic Mimic, making an infinite number of treasures. I'll make 10 quadrillion tapped treasures, ending with 1 untapped treasure and an untapped Metallic Mimic. I will activate Magda, sacrificing 5 of my tapped treasures.
You searching for a creature?
Nope. Just to be safe off the first activation, I will put out a Sphere of Resistance, just to be careful of any other potential shenanigans that could be here, God forbid.
1 more to cast.
I will activate Magda again. Off of this activation, I'll get Spine of Ishsa. When it enters the battlefield, destroy a target permanent. I will destroy Grafdigger's Cage.
It's not allowed.
I will activate Magda again and get a Roaming Throne. I will continue now the loop of Magda and Metallic Mimic, but now Magda will trigger twice each time that the Metallic Mimic is tapped, so I will net now an infinite number of untapped treasures. So I have infinite mana. I have a Googleplex of red mana. I will then, for my next trick, activate Magda to get Eret's Tempting Apple. I will pay 2 life and sacrifice Eret's Tempting Apple, having target opponent lose 3 life. Ben, you can lose 3 life.
Cool.
For my next trick, I will activate Magda again, and I will get a Bark Form Harvester. I will use 2 of my Googleplex of mana, don't ask me what that number is, put Eret's Tempting Apple on the bottom of my library. Then I will activate Magda to return Eret's Tempting Apple to the battlefield. I would like to present a loop here. With that loop, I will repeatedly sacrifice Eret's Tempting Apple for an opponent to lose 3 life, put it to the bottom of the library with Bark Form Harvester, and retrieve it again with Magda until you are all extremely dead.
Yo.
Woo! GG's!
So that was pretty much just like an ideal Magda game right there. Having both the Clock of Omens and the Artifact Dwarf so early in my opening hand and just being able to just cast them like that, especially when I can back it up with pseudo protection that you get from something like a Vexing Bauble. Yeah, pretty much just an ideal Magda game. Not really much else to say about that. Magda is sick. But yeah, that is all for today's video. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, like and subscribe, blah blah blah, all that boring YouTube stuff. But yeah, that's all I got for now. Once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.